Hi, my name is Yuganis Varman Balan. My metric number is 143470 and I'm from Group 8 of LSP 402 class. Now, the topic that I'm going to talk about today is rather controversial among the scientific community and, to be honest, have been plaguing the humanity for a while now. So the topic of mine is entitled Why Extraterrestrials Might Exist. Now, before we go into this topic, I would just like to give you guys a food for thought. Now, it goes like this. We know that our universe is 13.8 billion years old. So if we were to scale this down to just 1 year, we would have the Big Bang on 1st of January and the first galaxies forming around 22nd of January, and on 16th of March, our galaxy called Milky Way formed. Now, on 2nd of September only, we had our own solar system fully formed. After 19 days, we had the first life forming on Earth. Now, this is the most interesting part. The first modern humans only started appearing on Earth on 31st of December at 11:52 p.m. Now, that just means that we just arrived into this universe. So that would just give you an idea that a lot of things could have happened in the universe while we were not here. Does that mean that extraterrestrials could have already existed in that span of time, and they have already been more progress in a lot of fields like space travel and making a Dyson sphere and all those things in just those time? But why haven't we seen any aliens yet? Why haven't they visited us yet? Or have they? So today I'm going to discuss all these things, and hopefully by the end of this video I could convince all of you that aliens might exist after all. One of the reasons why I believe that there are aliens out there is due to the fact that we have found countless number of habitable planets in this universe, just scattered apart. Then what do we mean by habitable planets? For a planet to be able to host life, it should be in a sweet spot in its own star system called the Goldilocks zone. So a planet cannot be too close to the star that it will just burn off and vaporize all the element on it, and if it's just too far away, it's going to be very cold and frozen. So it should be just at the right spot so it can receive enough sunlight and the warmth so that it can host life. Next thing is that we need water. Water is the medium where complex chemical processes can take place. Look at our own cell. Mostly it is made up of water, and inside this medium there's a lot of important chemical processes that take place for the cell to sustain itself. Next is that we need oxygen. So naturally we need oxygen to break down our glucose into energy. So without those things we can never really sustain ourselves and maybe just die off, right? So afterwards we also need amino acids. So this amino acid will occur naturally when there's water and also other elements from meteorite impacts on the planet. Amino acid also needed for life form to develop and grow even bigger. Next thing is that a planet cannot be in a place where it is too dangerous for it to receive solar flares and gobble it up and just destroy the planet as a whole and increase the temperature and make it hot for any life to even occur. So if there is a planet that has all this, what kind of creatures can we expect to live inside those planets? So take for example Arclandia. It's an actual planet where it is mostly just rocky and also watery. So inside a watery planet, inside a planet that is mostly made of water, you would think a creature that looks like fish and other aquatic creature could exist in there. In fact, you are correct, because usually animals and other creatures usually develop and adapt to their own environment. So a creature called sea pup can exist, and this is just an artistic rendition of how the creature can look like. Now if you look at the picture, you can see that it has two sacs, and this sac is used to deflate and inflate for the creature to move around easily inside water, inside the sea that exists in the planet. Alien life could already exist for all we know, but the question still remains, why haven't they communicated with us yet? There are several reasons. One of the reasons is the distance factor. The nearest star system close to our Earth is around 4.25 light years away. That is 4.12 times 10 to the power of 16 meters away. You would take more than a lifetime to just even get there with 20% speed of light. It's unimaginable, right? So the next reason is that alien life might already exist, but it's just that they cannot communicate with us yet, just because they're not intelligent. So imagine a planet where there's just these animals with undeveloped brains all over the place. They can't even communicate with themselves, let alone create technologies to travel all the way to our planet just to communicate with us. It's not possible. Another theory is that intelligent being already exists, but due to several factors, they had to move underground inside the planet, that they cannot any longer talk to any other beings inside the universe outside their planet. That's possible too. So, in conclusion, we are just social beings. Even in the cosmic scale of the universe, we still want to make friends with other beings out there. It's just that they haven't visited us yet. And some may suggest that it's actually dangerous because alien creatures, intelligent ones especially, might invade our planet and exhaust our resources for their own personal gain. But one may argue we will never know. They might come to us and bring us to another different level of civilization. We may never know, right? We just have to wait one day when they come to us, and then we will know. Or better, when we visit them. Till then, thank you. Stay curious.